The story starts with a woman named Claire Peterson, who is nearly separating from her better half named Garrett after he was found cheating with his secretary. They have a son named Kevin. For Kevin's birthday, Garrett appears for supper. He welcomes Clay and Kevin to a fishing trip following a work excursion he's taking in San Francisco, where his undertaking occurred. Clay declines the greeting, however, permits Kevin to join his dad. Clay is still a lot of wounded by the duplicity that the Garrett did his wife by making an illicit relationship with his secretary. At some point, Clay is preparing to take Kevin out when their carport entryway stalls out. Clay goes to push it open and is hailed by a young fellow named Noah Sanborn. He is the nephew of Clay's wheelchair-bound neighbor. Noah offers to assist with fixing the carport entryway. Noah has a great physique, which causes Clay completely obsessed on him at just a first sight. Noah starts spending a lot of time with Kevin while his uncle is in the clinic, and Clay welcomes him to eat with them. Clay makes a reference to that she saw exemplary writing at a school, provoking Noah to cite Homer and express his affection. Claire is obviously dazzled by this. Afterwards, Noah sees a couple of stilettos that Clay keeps in a case, which she says they were gifted by a friend named Vicky. Noah remarks that these kind of shows are for ladies who attempt to be attractive, and you are a flawless kind of woman in every aspect. You should not have to attempt, as Noah says to Claire, and at last he says sorry for sounding excessively forward. Because of Claire not ready to go a trip with Garrett, Kevin and Garrett away on their excursion. Claire is preparing to go out. She peers through the window and sees Noah Bear in his room. He detects her watching him, yet she takes cover in the background. Noah calls Claire and tells her he took a stab at thawing out a chicken in microwave. He requests that she come over and assist him with cooking it appropriately. She winds up going over and remaining to eat the chicken with him after they cook it appropriately. Noah keeps on playing with Claire and keeping in mind that she is intrigued. She feels it would be off base. When Clay is leaving, Noah begins to kiss her and start to fondle her. Clay tries to prevent Noah from doing this and says, I am a married woman and have a son as well. I can't do this, as Clay says to Noah. But Noah doesn't want to let this enthusiasm fade away because he was waiting for this night for so long. So he repeatedly tells her and that you are the perfect woman. The woman just needs love. You are made only for love. Clay is unable to control her excitement after saying this as Noah continues to fondle and kisses her. At last, Clay is unable to restrain herself for getting into Noah's trap and leaving her incapable to stand up too. They wind up having extremely enthusiastic sex.